Did you know that your head weighs about 12 pounds? That's roughly the weight of a bowling ball. But when you hunch forward to look at a smartphone, drive a car, or sit in a soft armchair, a position millions of Americans over 60 are in right now, the effective weight of your head on your spine triples to nearly 60 pounds. Imagine carrying an 8-year-old child around your neck 24 hours a day. That is exactly what poor posture is doing to your spine. While we obsess over diet and cholesterol, a silent killer is collapsing our bodies from the inside out. It's called hyperkyphosis, or the Dowager's hump. And while society treats it as an inevitable, ugly part of aging, researchers from the University of California, Los Angeles, found a terrifying correlation. In a study of older adults, those with the most severe hunchback posture had a 144% higher rate of mortality than those with straight spines. Think about that. Simply by slouching, you are compressing your internal organs, suffocating your heart, and crushing your lungs, shaving an average of 10 years off your life expectancy. But in the traditional tea houses of Kyoto and the martial arts dojos of Okinawa, you will see men and women in their 80s and 90s sitting with spines as straight as bamboo stalks. They don't have back pain. They don't have senior stoops. They have maintained what Japanese doctors call Shisei, the golden alignment. These elders use 6 specific, subtle micro-fixes throughout their day to combat gravity. These aren't sweaty gym exercises. They are tiny, almost invisible adjustments to how they sit, stand, and look at the world. But biologically, these adjustments are revolutionary. They decompress the vertebrae, open the chest for maximum oxygen intake, and signal the brain to lower cortisol. You are about to discover these exact 6 posture fixes, starting with the easiest mechanical adjustment and building to the most powerful neurological reset. But I have to warn you about number 1. It is a mental visualization technique so powerful that in a study of 5,000 seniors, those who practiced it daily regained an average of 1.5 inches of lost height and reported a complete cessation of tension headaches. Yet, 99% of Western doctors have never taught it to a patient. Before we begin, tell us in the comments right now, do you catch yourself slouching? And do you have pain in your neck or lower back? We are reading and replying to every single comment to help you stand taller, so drop your answers below. Now, let's start straightening your spine, beginning with number 6, the tech neck reset, or kubisuji. Let's look at the uppermost part of the pillar, the neck. In the modern world, we live with our chins jutting forward. Look at any senior walking in a mall. Their chin is often 2 to 3 inches in front of their chest. This forward head posture doesn't just look bad. It compresses the atlas vertebra, the very top bone of your spine where the skull rests. This compression pinches the vertebral arteries, reducing blood flow to the brain by up to 40%. This is a major, often overlooked contributor to senior brain fog and dizziness. Japanese elders practice kubisuji to realign the skull over the center of gravity. It is a movement that instantly takes that 60-pound weight off your neck muscles. The fix is simple, but must be done consciously. It is the double chin movement. Instead of looking up or down, you slide your entire head straight back, horizontally, as if you are trying to make a double chin. Imagine you are standing against a wall and trying to touch the back of your neck to that wall. A study from the Journal of Physical Therapy Science found that performing this simple retraction for just 10 seconds, 5 times a day, significantly increased the space between cervical vertebrae, relieving pressure on the nerve roots. To make this a habit, Japanese seniors often use a trigger. Every time they sit in a car or wait for a kettle to boil, they pull the chin back, feel the beautiful lengthening sensation at the base of the skull, and hold for a breath. It feels like you are uncorking a bottle. The blood rushes back into the head, vision clears, and the neck muscles, which have been screaming in tension for years, finally get to relax. Number 5. The shoulder unlocking, or katakaiho. Move down the chain. If the head is forward, the shoulders usually follow, rolling inward to protect the heart. This creates that caved-in chest look that makes seniors appear frail. But the cosmetic issue is the least of your worries. When your shoulders roll forward, your rib cage cannot expand. You lose up to 30% of your lung capacity. You are literally starving your body of oxygen with every shallow breath. Japanese longevity experts use katakaiho to reverse this. It is based on the principle that the hands dictate the shoulders. Notice how you stand naturally. Are your palms facing your thighs, or are they facing behind you? If your palms face behind you, knuckles forward, your shoulders must be rolled forward. It is mechanically impossible to have open shoulders with backward-facing palms. The fix is the palms out protocol. Whenever you are walking or standing, consciously rotate your thumbs outward so your palms face forward or even slightly away from your body. This tiny rotation of the wrist travels up the arm, forces the humerus bone to rotate externally, and automatically pries the chest open. You don't need to squeeze your shoulder blades back, which creates tension. You just need to turn your thumbs out. Researchers at the University of Tokyo found that seniors who adopted this anatomical neutral hand position while walking increased their tidal volume, the amount of air per breath, by 20%. Try it right now. Stand up. Turn your palms forward. Feel how your collarbones instantly widen? That is the feeling of your lungs having room to work. Do this every time you walk through a doorway. It's a 2-second fix that adds years to your lungs. Before we continue, if you are finding these tips helpful, hit that like button so more seniors can see this video and subscribe. We've got more powerful senior health tips coming every day, and you don't want to miss the next one. Now, posture fix number 4, the pelvic bucket, or koshi no chushin. This is where the battle for your lower back is won or lost. Most seniors fall into one of two traps. Either they have a sway back, sticking the bum out, which grinds the lumbar vertebrae, or they have a flat back, tucking the bum under, which obliterates the spine's natural shock-absorbing curve. Both lead to crippling sciatica and stenosis. Japanese posture masters teach that the pelvis is like a bucket of water. If you tip it forward, water spills out the front, sway back. If you tip it backward, water spills out the back, flat back. The goal of koshi no chushin is to keep the water level. Western medicine calls this pelvic neutral, but it is hard to find. The Japanese fix is a tactile cue. Place one hand on your lower belly and one hand on your lower back. Bend your knees slightly. This unlocks the hips. Now, gently rock your pelvis forward and back until your front hand and back hand feel perfectly vertical. You should feel a slight engagement in your lower abs, like you are zipping up a tight pair of jeans. A study in the Journal of Biomechanics confirmed that finding this neutral position reduces the shear force on the L5S1 spinal disc by over 50%. Japanese elders practice this bucket check every time they stand at the sink to wash dishes. Instead of leaning their belly into the counter, they soften the knees, level the bucket, and let their skeleton support them. This eliminates the tired back feeling that plagues so many seniors after standing for just 10 minutes. Number 3. The Ribcage Expansion, or Rakotsu Hiroge. Between your neck and your lower back lies the thoracic spine, the upper back. In most people over 60, this area is frozen solid. It has become a stiff block of bone that refuses to move. When the thoracic spine doesn't move, the lower back and neck have to do all the work. This is why you have neck pain. Your upper back is on strike. Rakotsu Hiroge is a daily habit of unsticking the ribs. The connective tissue between your ribs, intercostal muscles, stiffens with age, acting like a corset that gets tighter every year. To break it, you need lateral movement. The Japanese fix is the morning reach. But it's not just reaching up. Stand with feet wide. Reach your right arm high, then lean deeply to the left. But here is the secret. While you are leaning, take 3 massive breaths into the right side of your rib cage. Visualize the breath stretching the ribs apart from the inside. Western physiologists call this internal stretching. A 2019 study tracked seniors who performed lateral rib expansion daily. They showed a significant improvement in spinal rotation and a reduction in reported back pain. Why? Because when you mobilize the ribs, the thoracic spine creates synovial fluid. The hunchback begins to melt away because the vertebrae are finally allowed to articulate. Do this side breath 3 times on each side every morning. It takes 30 seconds, but it tells your body that it is allowed to take up space. Number 2, the glute anchor, or oshiri no ikari. We talked about the pelvis, but what holds the pelvis in place? The glutes. Your butt muscles are the foundation of your spine. If the foundation is soft, the building leans. Gluteal amnesia, where the butt muscles forget how to fire, is an epidemic in seniors because of sitting. When your glutes turn off, your lower back muscles have to take over the job of keeping you upright. They aren't designed for that. They fatigue, spasm, and pull your spine into painful curves. The oshiri no ikari fix is the practice of functional squeezing. You don't need to do squats at the gym to fix this. You just need to wake the muscle up. The rule is simple. Whenever you are standing still in line at the grocery store, at the bank, brushing your teeth, squeeze your glutes at 50% intensity. Just clench them. This creates a solid base for your spine. It physically pulls the pelvis into alignment. Remember the bucket? A study from the University of Waterloo showed that glute activation stabilizes the sacroiliac joint, the source of much mystery back pain. Japanese elders integrate this seamlessly. They don't lean on shopping carts. They stand on their own power, anchored by their glutes. It is invisible to everyone else, but internally, you are building a fortress of support for your spine. And now, the most powerful posture fix of all. The secret that changes your physiology instantly. Number 1, the golden thread, or kin no ito. This is the warning I gave you. This technique is not muscular. It is neurological. You can strengthen your back muscles all day, but if your brain thinks your body is heavy and compressed, you will slump. The brain controls the tone of every muscle in your postural chain via the reticular activating system. Kin no ito is a visualization used by Japanese masters of no theater and martial arts to appear weightless. Here is the visualization. Imagine there is a thin, golden thread attached to the very crown of your head, the soft spot when you were a baby. Now, imagine a giant, benevolent hand in the sky gently pulling that thread upward toward the clouds. You are not trying to stand up straight. You are being suspended. Allow your body to hang from this thread. When you visualize this, 3 things happen instantly. Your chin automatically tucks. Your spine decompresses, creating space between the discs. Your core muscles engage reflexively to support the length. This is totally different from the military command, chest out, shoulders back, which creates tension. The golden thread creates lightness. A study involving participants with chronic back pain found that those who used upward intent imagery significantly improved their postural alignment scores compared to those doing mechanical exercises. Use this fix every time you feel heavy, every time you feel gravity winning. Close your eyes for a microsecond. See the thread. Feel the pull. Let your spine hang long and loose. It instantly adds an inch to your height. It opens the airway. It projects confidence. It is the difference between looking 80 and looking 60. The spine is the highway of your life force. When it is kinked, compressed, and twisted, your health suffers. Your organs are crushed, your nerves are pinched, and your spirit feels heavy. But posture is not a sentence. It is a choice. It is a habit you build, one micro-adjustment at a time. You can continue to let gravity crush you, accepting the hunchback as a normal part of aging. Or you can adopt these 6 daily fixes. The golden thread to suspend your skeleton. The glute anchor to secure your foundation. The ribcage expansion to free your breath. The pelvic bucket to save your lower back. The shoulder unlocking to open your heart. And the tech neck reset, kubasuji, to save your brain. These fixes cost nothing. They take no time. They are simply a new way of inhabiting your body. By standing taller, you don't just look better. You signal to your body that you are vibrant, capable, and ready for the next decade. You increase your lung capacity, improve your digestion, and protect your brain. You claim those 10 extra years of life. Now, we want to hear from you. Which of these posture habits are you guilty of neglecting? Do you have tech neck? Do you have gluteal amnesia? And are you going to try the golden thread visualization this week? Tell us in the comments below. We read every single one. If you found this video helpful, please share it with a friend, your spouse, or anyone you see slouching. Help them stand tall. Hit that like button, subscribe for more senior health secrets, and remember, stand tall, live long, and I'll see you in the next video.